Let's mark it down, settle it once and for all. The most common way that everybody thinks on the visual cortex or the inner pictures and emotionally. That is a part of the makeup of how God created every human being to function in their thought process. When you are learning to hear and see God, what you're doing is you are retraining what you're already using all of the time to be more focused, realizing He's using that same palette, using an artistic term. Because everybody thinks in pictures all of the time. Whenever they're thinking through things, they see what they're thinking about. It's a proven fact. I mentioned this to a couple of people. It's a proven fact scientifically that if you don't see something in here first, you will not do it. Now, it happens so fast we don't realize it's going on. It's become such a habit. But before you go to your car tonight, you will see it before you make a move toward it. It is required in the way we function to see it before we do it. Before we go through a door, before we go cook something, before we decide to plan a menu, we see it. When we decide to pray for somebody, we see them. We do. When you're thinking about your daughter, you see her. Some of the times, you see the last fight you had, but you see. And we also equally, along with the sight, the emotions are interwoven to our vision. And you say, well, I don't think emotionally. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You'd make a good decision, and you had several options, and I ask you, why did you come to that decision? And you will probably say something like, I just felt like. We use our emotions and inner picture to reason. It's also scientifically proven that if a person is fractured emotionally, they do not have the capacity to think logically, because emotions are interwoven into the whole process, and they're mixed in with what we are seeing on the inside. We think in pictures. The invisible world is a picturesque world. It's pictures. It's always so we can learn to use that. Do you think God would take the very way He made mankind and ignore it when it comes to His children? No. Or do you think He would use what He already created?